Hey there, I'm Sven Olaf Nelson with Pineapple Press and Design, and I am in what I call the annex of Pineapple Press and Design, which is my two-car garage. Currently, I'm in the middle of moving my shop, so I have boxes everywhere, and I'm taking a little side jaunt, if you will, side quest is what we like to call them around the house, because I needed a little change of pace from packing and getting things sorted and thinking about all of that. So I was over at a friend's shop last week, and he found some old coins. It's a long story, don't ask. I mean, seriously. But they're all rusty. So what I've been doing is I'm what I call pickling, and that means I have them in a bath of vinegar. Interrupt real quick. Really, it's future Sven, because I am sitting here editing the video that I wanted to post, but I realized that maybe you don't know what a coin is. So maybe I should tell you what a coin is. A coin helps take a letterpress lockup or a form and locks it up and puts pressure on it so that everything stays in place. Let me show you real quick. All right, so here is a chase I have locked up. Actually, I have them loose, and I keep them loose so that if the wood expands and shrinks, they don't all get really tight and then explode all of this out. And then you have things called pied type, and that's a whole nother story, but don't worry about that. So these coins will be on two sides to put pressure in both directions so that everything basically locks up, and they just... These ones have this key that locks them up, and you can see you just go super fast. That's why they're called speed coins. All right, so, you know, for the purposes of demonstration, those didn't actually stay in place because I'm just kind of doing this fast. But inside these coins, imagine there's a gear, and then there's two wedges on the sides that are expanding to push against the pressure and hold these things into place. And so in letterpress printing, there's 100 pounds of pressure per square inch coming down on the press, which sounds like a lot, and it is. So this form right here takes a lot of pressure, and the presses will put that on. But in order to keep things in place, you need to have the coins keep the pressure on in both directions so that things don't move. Things move, then you have a bad print, and you don't like that. And if you're doing registration things, which I was here, this is one color, there's another color, and so I would take those and put them in here. But anyway, you got to keep everything in the same place so that they don't move around. So that's what a coin is. Now back to the action and how to clean them. So I've been letting these coins sit in the vinegar for, it's probably been like 3-4 hours. And I've been kind of checking them periodically to see how they're doing. And right now they're kind of ripe and ready for everything to fall off. And so let me show you what I'm doing. All right, so this is my bucket of vinegar. I've got a green scratch pad, and yes, you can tell that I use vinegar often to get rust off because this is always here. And you can see that all these have a good coat of rust on them. But let me just show you how easy this is. So you can see that there's rust on here. You can see some metal showing through, and then this is my green scratch pad, and I am not even really applying anything, any pressure to this. You can see the rust is just coming right off. And so this is good sign. This is going to be good. And then I'll work through all the sides just to get all of that rust off. Yep, this is what we do. And then I haven't tried this one yet to see if I can, if these screws are loose. They may not be. Blurry tight on the shaft, always good. Just kidding, it's horrible for viewing, sorry. All right, so you can see those holes in there. You can see there's tons of rust. Again, I like to just put a little pressure in the wrong direction, so tighten it a little bit just to see if they'll wiggle, and then pull. Oh, there's no movement at all. And I bent my nail. That's good. Oh, hey, this one's moving. So there you go. You can see I'm moving this one. Right, maybe not with my rubber finger, but you know. can see that screw moving. Nice and easy. So I'll take this out. I'll pickle it again, like just a little bit, just to get that surface rust off. Put some elbow grease and some green scratch pad back to it. Just to clean out that hole, make sure it's all good. Then what I've got, we'll do this like a TV cooking show. I'll just stick this back in the pickle for a little bit. And then over here, I've got another bath. This one's full of water. This is so I can quickly stop the acid from aciding. Take the screws out. You can see how I've gone through with a scratch pad on those. And they came out really good. So that's probably gonna move really well. So again, this bucket is just water, which again, I just took rust off these things. And so I don't know if y'all know this, but when you take steel and you put water on it and then let it oxidize, it's actually the oxidization that's going to cause the problem and cause the rust. I'm no chemist, but this is my understanding. So here we are. I'm drying this off really good. And then I've got a bottle right here. These have all kinds of little, pockets that hold water. And then in here, just because, making sure we're getting really nice and dry. And then I've got, obviously, well labeled in the jug is my water displacement number 40. And so then I'll just coat this in WD-40. This may seem like an excess, but after I do this a few times, I get a nice surface on my lid, and then I can just kind of roll it around. And I'm just making sure everything gets coated in WD-40, because once, we want to displace all that water so it doesn't rust again, or at least slows the rust down until the next time I notice that they're rusting. So there you go. Now, take these. And WD-40 also helps screw in easier, right? So lubricant, and it's displacing the water. It's lovely stuff. All right, so there we go. There is one coin ready to go back into operation. How cool is that? I don't know how long it's been since it's been used, but in my shop, I use coins because I'm using all kinds of stuff. So I'll either get rid of these. I have a bunch of these, so I don't know. I might keep a couple and get rid of a bunch, but help supply the next thing that I buy. Yeah. All right, anyway. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't mind, hit that little bell down at the bottom of the video so you can subscribe to my page and see the other things that I tackle. Have a good one.